Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? A new image of the Final Fantasy VII Remake was released for the Final Fantasy 30th anniversary event that was held on January 31st, which is also the 20th anniversary for Final Fantasy VII. Unfortunately, we still don't have a release date just yet, and no new videos to show off the gameplay was shown, or any sort of footage that many of us would probably trade our souls for. But thank the lords, an interview was released in Famitsu's latest issue with Yoshinori Kitase, who is a producer on the Final Fantasy VII Remake team, and as with all of these alpha stage interviews, many questions were asked and we got very vague answers. But as vague as they were, we were surprisingly able to get some new interesting information. So the first question was, what's the progress on the Final Fantasy VII Remake so far? Kitase answers, we are still brushing up the scene that was showed off in the latest trailer. We can now see the quality we're aiming for more clearly, but there's still quite a bit of work to be done. So it seems like they are still working on the preliminary stages of the game if we assume that games are made in a linear fashion, which I believe they are usually not, but if this FF7 is going to be episodic as announced last year, then it's safe to assume they are still making the very first level of the game. The next question was about if the production will be prolonged because of its episodic nature, to which Kitase doesn't really answer because it's probably not in his power to decide how to release them, and with what kind of time interview between each release. The next one was, will there be anything to fill the waiting gap between each episode? He answers, they currently don't have any plans, but since episodes won't be something they can release in a few months, they are thinking of ways to supplement those gaps to maintain interest. He was then asked, will there be DLC or smartphone integration as we saw in Final Fantasy XV? Kitase says he would like to use Final Fantasy XV as a reference. A live stream or program to keep in touch with fans is something he would like to do, probably similar to the way that Final Fantasy XIV director Naoki Yoshida does his live streams. But since development of the episodes come first, he is not sure if he will have the time to make those things to fill the gap himself. Now onto battles. Kitase says the foundation of the battle system is solidified, so I guess that's what they've been focusing on the most so far. Tetsuya Nomura, along with Mitsunori Takahashi, who worked on Kingdom Hearts and Dissidia, are working very hard on the battle system. The parts that were very well received in Final Fantasy VII will not be removed, so the materia system is most likely going to stay intact. Kitase says that they hope to show the progress on the game in the form of a playable trailer, or maybe just a trailer and an event this year. And as a final question, he was asked to comment about a Final Fantasy VI remake, to which he responded, we're currently working on Final Fantasy VII, but he's going to keep it pending for now. It seems like he's also excited for a Final Fantasy VI remake, but we won't be seeing any of that go to the drawing board until Final Fantasy VII Remake is finished, and has printed them enough money. So, what do you think of the current progress of the Final Fantasy VII Remake? As usual, let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and follow Tokyosaurus on social media for Japanese culture tweets and video updates. And make sure you're subscribed so you can get the latest things people are talking about in Japan right in your inbox. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.